year 1999, I was given a gift. A detailed vision of future events, which would occur sometime between 2011 and 2013. Now that time has come to pass, the world has fallen into chaos. As the wars continue, the collapsing economy has brought food shortages, riots, and a bioengineered pandemic, forcing those who want to survive into the hands of the committee. I ran the underground, which was preparing a last hope of a revolution against them. My name is Daniel McCarthy. This morning I saw
found that for you in a rare bookstore. Happy birthday, Daniel.
miss her so much. I think that's why it ended the way it did. I couldn't. I had to let it end. I don't know anything else.
Mr. McCarthy? You're about to tell me what you remember about what happened.
What happened?
Do you remember?
Who are you?
Dr. Malik.
What happened?
Well, that's what I need you to tell me. It is important for you to communicate with me as clearly as possible. You need to be honest with me. Dr. Mohammed, do you remember?
Who are you?
That's what I want you to tell me.
Why?
For your evaluation, it is important for you to communicate with me as clearly as possible.
Why should I?
Do you want to go home?
I don't know. What would I go home to?
You mentioned earlier that there were others?
I did?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like me.
Mr. McCarthy, I'm gonna be honest with you, but you need to be honest with me.
It was near the end of November 2013. There was dissension within the underground regarding when to strike, especially with new security measures in place. The committee was meeting within the city walls of our own central headquarters. It was too perfect, and it felt like a setup. All the important figureheads were there, leaders from all the major companies involved, Jennison, Invisible Systems, Red Cola, all there to introduce the new advanced technology they were unveiling. But it was when one of our connections to the outside world, Ariel Huckster, became a target in the game and things started to fall apart. And Demas, distrusting my decision to bring her in, took it upon himself to... He blew it up. I think. I can't remember.
Why don't you start from the beginning? What's the first thing you remember about what led to this event?
Isabel,
Can you be more specific?
my wife.
Daniel, will you say a prayer?
Can you be more specific?
So did you cover it like I told you?
Yes, I did. You might want to check for lice while you're at it.
Not that kind of doctor.
Yeah, well, I am seriously dying for a real shower.
Go.
So, now what?
We pull the data into the system. We put you on the machine and see how the two of you sync up.
The machine? You mean the electric chair?
These days, I have to make do with what I can scrounge up.
We gonna do that right now?
No, it's going to take a little while to download the data. I need to farm it out to a few hundred computers on campus. In about 30 seconds, half of Berkeley is going to be looking at your thoughts.
Well, that's comforting.
Not to worry, it's just a bunch of random numbers to them. They're going to think it's global warming data.
Why would they think that?
Because that's what I told them it was. Would you rather have them know the truth? It's your brain.
No, I'd rather like the idea of my thoughts being perceived as climate changing.
It's going to take a couple of hours to process. Why don't you go have some lunch, get yourself cleaned up, come back at 1 o'clock?
Unusual guy, Ed Cross. Worked all alone in his makeshift lab deep in a Berkeley basement, working on his experiments. I wore that thing on my scalp for 11 days straight, as I recorded my reactions to everything I saw, everything I heard and did, and looking for patterns in all that data. This whole test came about after having lunch with my old psychology professor, Dr. Chad Nesser. I stumbled upon a flyer seeking volunteer artists, musicians, filmmakers, etc. to be used for what was called a psychophysical experiment. Whatever it really was, I'll never be sure. Maybe he just wanted to be an artist himself. Wanted to know the secrets of the other side of the brain that maybe he could never have. Such a strange day that day in November. So many things happened. Things in the universe must have aligned itself in a special way. Or maybe it was just all random coincidence. Whatever happened, I will never fully understand or remember for that matter. One thing I know I will never forget. That was the first day I saw her shining face.
Would you rather have them know the truth? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to hear some strange vibrations inside your head. It's going to sound kind of like an old theremin. I want you to concentrate on the...
A what?
A theremin. You know, you'll see in just a second. Here we go.
Kind of tickles.
Okay. I want you to concentrate on the pitch. You'll be able to change the pitch just by thinking. I want you to increase the pitch 1 octave. Good. 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 Okay. Now, you're going to see a set of crosshairs in front of you. Just like the pitch, you'll be able to adjust one with your mind. Go ahead and make the crosshairs overlap. Good. 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 Good.
Good vibration.
Shh, don't talk. Okay, we're going to do something a little more complicated now. I want you to raise the pitch and overlap the crosshairs at the same time. Now, whatever you do, don't think about how uncomfortable the chair is.
Whoops. Sorry. Did I fail?
Nope, you're doing great. You're doing great. That's just part of the test.
So what happened?
Wave vibrations. That's all thoughts are, my friend. The more you relax and let the machine synchronize with your mind, the better it feels. The minute you think analytically or critically, the beta waves displace the alpha waves and it becomes unpleasant.
Don't think bad thoughts, just think happy thoughts.
Exactly. You're doing excellent. You're doing better than I imagined possible.
Yeah?
It must be your artistic mind.
Actually, that reminds me of having an exhibit next week. On Friday the 3rd, you should try to make it.
I'll see if I can make that. You good to continue?
I'm good if you're good.
I like the way you think. Okay, you're doing so well. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to this third section. Now you're going to hear 3 different tones, and you're going to see 3 sets of crosshairs. I want you to try and match them all up somehow.
No problem, Doc.
Here I was born, and there I died.
Wave vibrations. That's all thoughts are, my friend.
Happy birthday.
Daniel, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What are you doing?
Don't you realize that when you don't call people back and don't answer your door that it makes people scared and nervous and upset?
I just got home. The test ran longer than I thought.
But are you okay? I mean, why couldn't you have just called me and told me that? I understand that the holidays are a difficult time and that you might want to be alone, but you have friends who care about you.
Alex, calm down. I just got home like 3 minutes ago. It's 7:30. I'll be ready to go in 30 minutes and then I'll be there.
Be where?
At the locks. Why are you here? You didn't cancel it, did you?
Cancel what?
Your party. I thought it was tonight.
Why would it be tonight?
Because it's your birthday?
Daniel, you know when my birthday is.
Yeah, the 22nd. Because of JFK, how am I supposed to forget that? The magic bullet, back and to the left, back
Can
and
you
to
just
the left.
stop it?
Alex, what? Did you and what's-his-name get in a fight or something?
Are you just not gonna be a man about this?
What is this game you're playing with me? I don't understand.
Okay, Daniel, if there is one thing I know about you, it's that you never forget. All the details, all of the little things. It's what I loved about you and what I still love about you. Right, I get it if you're still hurt and you don't want to be with me and everybody else on Thanksgiving, but you can't just be all like hiding in your cave and avoiding everybody because you're starting to
hiding in a cave. I'm not. What the holidays? What are you talking about?
Just listen to me! Just listen to me. If you want to hurt me and get back at me, whatever, fine. Maybe I deserve it, but I'm sorry if I hurt you, but at least I've been honest with you. And I do want you to know that no matter who I'm with, I do want you to be a part of my life and be my friend. You're my dearest friend. But that's all you'll ever be, okay? And I know that it takes courage to accept that. And whatever, I mean, when you're ready to talk and be an adult, you know where to find me.
Alex. Alex.
Messages for Daniel McCarthy. Please call HRA Collection Services at 1-800-939-1101 between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Thank you.
I'm looking for you, McCarthy, and
Hungry little
I don't
guys.
see you. Alex said you were coming. Where you at? It's Kurt. I'm sitting here at the bar, so come and find me. Right.
Daniel, it's Alex. It's 10:30. Are you on your way? Everybody's here but you. You're missing it, and we're having fun, so hurry up and get here. I don't know why you're so late. Come over now. Hi. Hey, it's Alex. I'm not sure what's going on with you, but we all missed you last night, so I hope everything's okay. And, as you know, we're all getting together for Thanksgiving tomorrow afternoon at my house, so I'm just letting you know in case you don't have any plans. We're all hoping that you can make it. Okay?
McCarthy, happy Turkey Day.
Responsible for most of the violence that has broken out here tonight are part of a group known as the Black Bloc. You can see them dressed in all black. They're wearing face masks. They've been smashing stores and windows. They're turning over newspaper bins, and they're starting fires. Hey, Daniel. Hold on, Mom. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this has gotten much more intense here. There's large tanks blowing up. We are getting fired with pepper spray. There's glass breaking everywhere. I'm sorry I have to run
You work as a welder?
No. An artist, filmmaker, I guess.
All right. But you said you had been welding.
I was doing some repair work on my loft last week.
You look pretty tired. You said you hadn't been sleeping well?
Well, I didn't sleep at all last night.
Well, sleep deprivation can negatively affect your memory. That combined with welding gases and arc flash burn to the retina, which I suspect is the most likely culprit.
Culprit of what?
TGA.
TGA?
Transient global amnesia. 125 over 90. It's not bad. I'm gonna put you on a prescription of Doperol for the next 2 weeks. And I want you to finish the entire prescription. It's gonna mitigate some of your anxiety and help you to rest.
I can't rest right now. I have an art exhibit on Friday that I'm not even prepared for.
I recommend you postpone it.
I can't. The space is booked.
If you don't rest, you could have a relapse. And I wouldn't want to see you cause yourself any physical harm. I know you're under stress and worried about what happened last week. But something will eventually trigger your memory of whatever happened. But only if you get some serious rest. Okay?
Transient global amnesia?
That's what he said.
That's about the lamest excuse I have ever heard.
I swear, it's real. Look, I wasn't hiding from you. I'm happy for you guys. You want to see the note?
Yes.
Here. Look.
That is so fake.
No, it's not. It's real.
Then you really are delusional.
That's why you love me, though, right? Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
How many heads am I holding up?
Jeez.
Hi, my name is Kurt. I'll be your imaginary friend for today.
I had a memory lapse, Kurt. I'm not schizophrenic.
I'm sorry, have we met? I told you, wearing that thing was gonna mess with your head.
All right, well, next time I'll take your advice, okay?
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Sign of a true madman. Excuse me. Hi.
Don't madmen generally have long, unkempt hair and hide in a cave?
Log cabin.
Ah.
I recognize you, actually. I saw you last week, sitting in Dr. Nestor's office.
Right. He asked me to tell you that he's sorry he couldn't make it. He sent me instead. Isabel Lorenz.
Daniel McCarthy.
I'm his assistant.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you in one of his classes?
No, I used to be. Took a class, a psychology class.
Oh, cool. Is that your major?
No.
No?
I think my major was more dabbling than anything. I don't really believe in focusing on one subject.
Yeah. I kind of get that vibe from your art.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's really, really great, by the way.
Thank you. Do you know which work is mine?
Isn't it all yours?
No. The sculptures are made by Dice. He's the guy over there.
Oh.
The images are mine.
Oh, they're really cool.
Yeah, there's supposed to be more of them, but I kind of ran out of time. It's a long story. but it's kind of a unfinished work.
Well, you know what Leonardo da Vinci said about that? He said, and I quote, "No great work of art is finished, only abandoned." So maybe you've got a little Leonardo da Vinci thing going on.
Yeah.
Cheers to Leo.
Cheers to Leo.
Well, I best be going before it gets too late, so.
Was your ride gonna turn into a pumpkin or something?
Oh, we both know that a pumpkin is not a good place for safekeeping. Especially papers.
I know that reference, actually. The pumpkin papers. You're a history buff.
Yeah, unabashedly so.
I like that. Maybe even a conspiracy buff.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Got a...
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure. So,
Jack Diamond.
Daniel McCarthy.
I'm having a New Year's Eve party at my club. Give them that at the door and tell them you know me. That'll get you in half off.
Thanks. Sounds like a fun time.
Let's go.
Oh, it
well,
was
it was
nice
to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, of course. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
No great work of art is finished, only abandoned.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
A mystery.
Mr. E. I'm afraid I don't know him.
All right, how about history then?
History's no mystery to me, McCarthy. What you got there?
Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, my cellmate used to draw this on toilet paper all the time. I thought he was nuts, but what do I know?
Seriously, what does it look like, though? I mean, have you ever seen that before?
It looks like sacred geometry.
Sacred geometry?
Atlantis bookstore. In the city, they got lots of books on this stuff. Are you okay? You, disappearing and reappearing again?
No,
You look pale. You need some sun.
I haven't been sleeping.
I know what you need. Sensory deprivation. Did you ever see the movie Altered States?
No.
Rent it.
You need to float. Just don't do the mushroom thing. It'll make you freak out. They probably have books on that over there, too.
Where?
Atlantis. It's in the city, on Market Street. I gotta run to class. You want to get a beer later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Jake's at 6. No mushrooms.
You, disappearing and reappearing again?
Cult? Freemasons? Babylon? Extraterrestrials? What?
Sacred geometry, I guess. It's something I saw recently. I just wanted to know what it meant.
What'd it look like?
Like a pyramid in like a snowflake inside of a pyramid. Shaped. I gotta draw it. Here it is.
Uh-huh. Huh. Oh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No. I don't think I've seen this before. Where'd you see it?
I dreamt it.
Ah. You want to check out the HARP project.
The what?
HARP. Mind control. Seeing images from Alaska. Bouncing them off the ionosphere into our brains. Using microwaves.
I don't think that's the case with this.
Mm-hmm. That's what they want you to think. They get you when you're sleeping. You know that, don't you?
Do you have anything else on mind control experiments using hallucinogens? Not that I want to try that or anything, just...
Oh, you should. Not LSD, that was for military use. Go natural.
How much?
$2.
That's it?
A day. It's a rental. You are new at this, aren't you? Here. Fill out this form. I've got a buttload of tapes I need you to watch. Get you up to speed. You can't start studying the conspiracies of today without studying the past. It's all about history repeating itself. They want you to just forget it and pretend like this is all something new. But it isn't. You're probably too young to remember the Kennedy assassination.
November 22nd, 1963.
Not bad.
It was my ex's birthday.
Well, that should have been a sign for you right there, don't you think? Here. Watch these.
It's kind of a lot for now.
Every first-time member gets the same treatment. You take all these home now for free, watch them, become a believer, then you'll come back for more, and you'll pay out the wazoo. And if you don't come back, I'll send my men in black to blow your head off. It's a joke. Don't be so paranoid.
Symbols of Freemasonry can be seen throughout the capital. Symbols such as the all-seeing eye, in its architecture, and even in the way streets are laid out, which can be seen from outer space. The dedicating ceremony for the Capitol building was performed in pure Masonic style. We believe that the change of the millennium will come all with it a change from democracy into a sinister new world order. At the head of this new power, being a member of the Illuminati, a secret group with secret meetings which dictate policy and give the illusion that we have democracy, but nothing can be further from the truth. They even have their hands in the back of everyone's pockets. Just pull out your wallet and look at a dollar bill.
They want you to just forget it and pretend like this is all something new. But it isn't.
Hello? Hi. Of course I remember you. How did you... When? Sure. Yeah. I don't have a car. Craziest deja vu right now. When I was a kid, I used to imagine what my life would be like as an adult. And I'd always imagine I was an artist living downtown, driving at sunset with some girl, talking and laughing.
Some girl?
I forgot that I thought that.
So in this imagining, were you driving the girl's car?
That's a good question.
I actually have a more important question. Was the girl pretty?
I think so.
I think she better have been pretty.
Yes, she was pretty. She was definitely pretty. Definitely.
She was very pretty. But actually what you're describing, it sounds more like déjà senti.
Déjà senti?
Yeah, déjà senti. Déjà senti is the phenomenon of having recollection.
Did you just say phenomenon?
Phenomenon. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Anyway, on to my lecture right now. Déjà vu is that kind of vague, eerie sense you have that it's called having seen before in French. And then there's déjà vécu. And déjà vécu is the experience of having lived it before, the same thing. It's actually a common misconception.
I did not know that.
And, okay, but wait, there's more. You get 12 kintsugi for this one. Just kidding. It's jamais vu. And jamais vu is the total reversal. It's the feeling of never having experienced it before when in actuality you have. And you did say that you forgot that you'd imagined that. So, I don't know, you kind of sound like a super combo of all three, which, I don't know, I think that's called a trois vu, which I just totally made that up.
It's cute.
Thank you, thank
Works.
you. That's courtesy of Dr. Nesser, I might add.
Good old Dr. Nesser.
Good old Dr. Nesser.
Did you ever take his personality test?
Hello, LEFA 1.5. Proudly categorized. Have you taken it yourself?
Yeah.
And?
I don't really. A lot of random nonsense, if you ask me.
Nothing is random.
Nothing?
Nothing?
Well, maybe all this imagining my future when I was a child, maybe, I didn't exactly make the necessary steps to get to this place. It all happened randomly, so maybe I'm psychic or something.
Look, I'm not surprised at all. We create our future by the choices we make and how we think. And if you dwell on something long enough, you naturally gravitate towards those things. I mean, perhaps you could even manifest those things in your future. What?
Okay.
You're looking at me like you think you're psychic and I'm wrong. But the thing is, Daniel McCarthy, that's not the truth.
I'm not saying anything.
No, but you're giving a look.
What look? There's no look. I'm blank.
I see it in your eyes.
I'm totally blank.
No, you're not blank. It's like you're just gonna like whoosh, burst all over the car. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hello? Hey. No, I'm going to a movie. The Sixth Sense. How freaking apropos is that?
I'm saying, don't ever doubt my psychic superpowers.
Wait, what? No, I'm really afraid. No. I don't know, maybe after. Actually, you know what? I really want to clear my head, so I'll call you later. Hey, watch out, there's a guy, Daniel. Daniel, you okay?
Sorry.
You didn't see that. Psychic. You didn't see that coming. What? Are you okay?
The guy had no face.
What?
Man had no face.
What? And if you dwell on something long enough, you naturally gravitate towards those things.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Mr. Daniel McCarthy, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Mr. McCarthy, this is Special Agent Holden with the FBI.
Go ahead and have a seat right here, Mr. McCarthy. Do you want a cup of coffee?
No, thanks.
Yeah, what do we got? How you doing?
Fine.
Good?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. So Daniel, you live at the Hunter Wasser downtown.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that a loft space?
Yeah.
Ah. So how long have you lived there?
About 4 years.
You like living there? I mean, as opposed to apartment.
Yeah. I guess. Sure. Well, why?
I was just curious. Actually, I'm thinking about getting one myself, if I could ever afford it one of these days. So you do anything for the millennium? Any special plans? Or?
No, I kind of hate New Year's, actually.
Oh, all right. Well, it's what, once in a lifetime kind of a deal. Come on, no big plans.
I know. I'd rather just. It's a lot of hype and crowds. I'd rather just stay home.
I know what you mean. I'm kind of the same way. I want you to take a look at this photo. Have you seen this man before?
No.
Are you sure? I mean, take a look carefully.
No, I've never seen him before.
No? All right. What about this gentleman there with the tie on?
No.
No.
Who are they?
Well, that is something we're trying to figure out, Mr. McCarthy. Have you ever visited the following establishments? Victor's on Haight Street.
No.
How about the Bourgeois Pig?
No.
How about Atlantis Books?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, really?
Well, you... assume you already know this, right? And
well, how would we know that?
Because you've been following me?
Nobody's been following you, Mr. McCarthy. Why do you think that?
I mean, I've seen you guys. Everywhere I go, one of your guys shows up. I almost hit one with the car the other day.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. McCarthy, that no one is following you from this office.
How did you know I went to Atlantis Books?
Well, you just told me.
Am I not supposed to go there?
Oh, you can go anywhere you want to. It's a free country. But you haven't even asked why you're here. Are you curious? So you're
what?
Do you even want to know why you're here? Mr. McCarthy, are you okay?
Why am I here?
Well, you're here because Y2K is approaching. And we've had numerous threats coming into our office. And we want to do anything that we possibly can to protect the city. We've been investigating various establishments with known aversions to the government. One of which you visited. Atlantis Books, right? Do you have an aversion to the government of the United States of America, Mr. McCarthy?
No.
Do you know of or recently met anyone that you feel would pose a threat to the safety of our nation?
No.
Well, thank you for your time. You're free to go. Have a nice day. You even want to know why you're here?
You're going to hear some strange vibrations inside your head. It's going to sound kind of like an old theremin.
If you don't rest, you'll never rest. And I wouldn't want to see you cause yourself any physical harm. If you don't rest, you'll never rest.
The more you relax and let the machine synchronize with your mind, the better it feels.
I have no idea what's going on right now, and I'm going out of my mind. I'm seeing things, and I'm getting called into the FBI, and they're watching me, and I'm seeing things, and I'm hallucinating, and I'm forgetting things of where I've been. I didn't do anything. I volunteered for a test. I talked to the doctor at Berkeley. He says nothing happened. I went home after the test. I gotta figure this out. I don't know where I've been. I see this ticket going to Alcatraz. I've never been there. I never wanted to go there. I did not buy this ticket. Yet this says I bought the freaking ticket. I didn't buy that ticket. I got notes, hiding notes in my shoes. Everywhere I go, I see weird people without faces.
Isabel thinks I'm a total freak, I'm sure. And I'm starting to think that someone is seriously messing with my head. Someone is messing with my head. I'm gonna take a pill. Maybe this will all go away. Maybe I'll remember. Like the doctor said, maybe if I take one, I'll remember.
Why do I not remember those 8 days? It's as if they never happened. As if time itself skipped over from when I left the test to when I arrived home. Yet somewhere in between, I went somewhere, did something. Something that, for some reason, has me visiting Alcatraz and scribbling notes to myself in a manner that appears to be gibberish. Who did I see? Who did I talk to? Does someone want me to forget? Is it the FBI? The CIA? Is someone following me? Is someone controlling my thoughts? Does it have anything to do with Y2K? Maybe something's gonna happen. Maybe I've been brainwashed into following some group, planning some event, and they're involving me in some sort of conspiracy, and now I'm being set up as the patsy.
Mr. McCarthy.
Hello.
Daniel? Hey, it's Isabel.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
Just hanging out.
I was just calling to see if you wanted to maybe do something.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing anything.
Well, for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yeah, I don't do anything.
Well,
So,
cool. Then we'll hang out.
okay.
And we'll find something fun to do together.
Great.
Yay.
Are we like the two biggest nerds renting a movie on New Year's Eve?
No.
No.
It's a day just like any other day. The Y2K bug is just media hype. Make people afraid of dangers that don't exist in order to gain more power or more money.
The love of money is the seed of tyranny.
Who said that?
My dad always said that.
I'll write that down.
You would have totally loved my dad. He died when I was 11.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. He was an amazing photographer. Originally, he was working for an ad agency in New York, which is where he met my mom because she was a model there. And once she was pregnant with me, he decided that he hated the business and he wanted to be a farmer. So they moved to Red Oak, Iowa, which is where I was born. And we grew corn and I fed the pigs. And the kids made fun of me for dressing funny.
I wouldn't have thought the fashion police worked the Red Oak, Iowa beat.
Well, my dad, he just didn't want me looking like a product. I loved him so much. My mom, though, of course, she totally hated the farm. And the minute my dad died, she sold it, moved us to New York, where she began modeling again and going to parties and hanging out with the strangest men. So basically, I just stayed inside and studied all the time.
That's why you're so smart. Where is she now?
I don't know. My last year at Berkeley, she came to visit me and she brought this really odd-looking man with her. It's this big head, and it actually smelled like mothballs, like his whole head. And she handed me this big box of movies that my dad had made of us on the farm. And she said, I need to get away for a while. Here's some money. Good luck in school, kiddo. And that's the last time we talked.
Were they Super 8?
Actually, yeah.
Sorry, I mean, I love Super 8.
Yeah, me too.
I love the way it gets stuck in the film gate, you know, and starts to burn.
It's like crackly.
I love movies. I mean, I could live in a movie theater. It's like a religion for me.
Do you believe in God?
I'm still searching. That's my movie-going religious plot, I guess you could say. The search for God. What's your plot?
I don't know yet.
Oh, beware the Illuminati.
What's that?
The Illuminati, the super secret, all-powerful force.
Oh, no.
Hoping that you don't have a plot so that they might provide one for you.
Oh my gosh, you sound so much like my dad right now. Someone's always secretly trying to control your thoughts.
More wine?
Yes. What's that?
What's what?
That picture over there.
Oh, that's, a tank.
For what?
To fill with salt water,
Why salt water?
so you can float.
I see.
It's for an experiment. It's a sensory deprivation tank. Used to unlock the, hidden, deeper meanings, deeper realities, deep in the subconscious.
Isn't real life meaningful enough?
Well, I guess that all depends on what your view of reality is. Since all the solid objects around us are an illusion, nothing more than light bouncing off particles filled with empty space, I mean, what we see is the end and the beginning of something is really just the opposite. You know, why are we here? What's it all about? That kind of thing.
Like, why do you like the color red instead of the color green?
Sure.
Why the other day did we see a man who had no face?
I don't know what I saw the other day, and I'm sure if that didn't frighten you off, my saltwater tank floating experiment will.
No.
Are you sure?
Just don't start writing a manifesto in a log cabin, because then...
Deal.
Deal. Wait, what time is it?
It's 3 minutes to midnight.
Oh my gosh, should we do like a countdown or something?
Yeah. I'm sure some part of the world's blowing up right now.
Which is the oldest of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Just to add to so many festivities around the world in celebration of the new millennium.
Just as I suspected. Nothing happened. We're doomed.
Maybe it's all happening here. Maybe it's all about San Francisco. Yeah.
I think you're right.
I usually am.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got everything here. Cable cars, hills, bridges.
I mean, that stuff's gotta go.
Totally. It's gotta be nuked.
Gotta be nuked.
Well,
oh gosh, it was really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Good luck.
Likewise.
Drink up.
You ready?
Any second now.
Yeah.
Whew.
10 seconds.
8 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah. 3 seconds.
And the sky rolled back like a scroll. It was never his fault. The boy with the sun.
Today's January 11th. The year is 2000. I'm documenting
progress of my sensory deprivation experiments. Experiments numbers 1 and 2 failed. They don't seem to be doing anything. Other than giving me a nice, restful nap. It's not working. It's not working. I'm gonna try it again today, but if it doesn't work, if nothing, I don't even know what it's supposed to do, but I feel convinced for some reason that it's gonna do something, and that's what makes me feel a little crazy. Why do I get this sense that it should work, that it should do something? And it's not. I'm 31 years old. In, a few months. I think that I am out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I have no words. No pictures. No inspiration. I have nothing. Dr. Chambers.
Looking for the suitcase.
What suitcase?
You have 30 seconds.
What is this? It's my file.
You can't take it with you.
want you to see, Mr. McCarthy. Put them down. Put down the files.
I'm taking this. It's my dream.
It's not a dream.
I'm uneasy about the future. The world is transitioning into something sinister. I can feel it in my bones. I want to do something to stop it, to prevent it. But I don't know yet what it is. It's been 9 months since that first successful sensory deprivation experiment, and many more have followed. The visions have increased, but still so many unanswered questions. What is that strange shape I keep seeing? Isabel and I have grown closer despite all this. I'm thinking about asking her to marry me. Our opinions of things, political things, differ drastically in some ways.
You can't vote for Ralph Nader.
Why not?
Because it's a wasted vote.
How is that a wasted vote? It's my vote and it's honest. Voting for Tweedledee or Tweedledum is a wasted vote.
You're so cynical, Daniel.
They just pretend to be enemies up front. You know, publicly, but behind the scenes they're both working for the same people, smoking cigars, drinking beers.
Who are you talking about?
Shadow government people.
What, the Illuminated?
Illuminati.
Dude, whatever.
What?
What, have you ever seen a picture of them? Like, have you actually read a book of them? All it is just talk by these conspiracy theorists about these people. We don't even know if they exist.
Do you know God exists? No, but you believe in him, right?
You don't even believe in God.
No, but you do, and...
It's totally
You've
different,
never even seen
Daniel.
a picture of him.
It's a spiritual
Just
thing.
hear people talk
It's
about him
something
all
that I
the
feel
time.
inside of myself.
Well, I feel and see these guys inside my head telling me to do things I don't want to do.
Like what?
Vote them into office.
Daniel, the only reason you see these shadow people in your head is because all you do is watch the tapes and read the books, and you have no proof they even exist. All you see is that they talk about a different vision than theirs.
The people who write these books and make these tapes are smart people, and I just can't in good conscience vote someone into office who wants to lead this country into some ruling elite military industrial complex corporate vacant power structure.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want the rest of your life to look like? Because if this is what you want, then you are never going to be happy. You're never going to be satisfied, and you're never going to be free.
What? So, giving into the system, that's the way to be free.
I'm not talking about giving into a system. I'm talking about letting it go. Not fighting against the structure of government, against society, against the way that the world has always been. You can't save the world, Daniel.
You know, besides it being a total contradiction of your previous argument, I can't just ignore the corruption going on around me, just so I can have family, and a new car, a house, dining room set.
I'm not talking about a dining room set. I'm talking about the fact that you're gonna ruin your entire life. Your greatest chance of happiness, so you could be right about some tapes.
Well,
you know what? Take your groceries. I'm gonna find a cab, and I'm gonna walk home to my home.
Isabel, come on. You're never gonna find a cab in the midst of... with all these people. Isabel! Izzy!
Girl is walking away. McAllister was crossed by 6038. Target has made sight. Agent compromised.
Hey!
Reginald 7. Need a push.
I got him.
We don't get taxpayers dollars, they drop that for you.
Holden.
Hey, it's Vic. I'm down at the protest. You remember a guy you brought in last December, Daniel McCarthy? He was on the watch list.
McCarthy. Daniel, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw him blast past my car and chase some guy. I was just looking at his
Who's he
phone.
chasing?
I know. The first guy went by me, I didn't think much of it, and then McCarthy. I was just looking at
Did you see the other guy's face?
No, it just happened so fast. 6 foot Caucasian wearing a vest, maybe concealing.
Where are they now?
Up here in Mason, heading toward Powell. Hold on, wait.
Is that you guys? I hear sirens.
What's happening?
I don't know. Totally unrelated.
Where are you at?
I got stuck on the one way. He had to drive around, but I got him. Just past Union Square, heading into the underground parking.
Can you hear me? Daniel McCarthy. Can you hear me?
With your contact? Name of your contact. You have a contact? Oh, no contact. Of course you have no contact. Because you are a madman. What do you want with me, Daniel McCarthy?
I came to warn you.
Warn me? What have you come to warn me about?
Some secret deals involving your country.
How do you know?
I can't tell you.
You can tell me. Well, we're going to have a problem. You will have to tell me.
You won't believe me.
Try me. Ali! Who are you? I'm American. You know what is going on. How do you know? Answer me, Daniel McCarthy.
It's a plan to bankrupt your country.
Bankrupt my country?
Banks, oil companies, the elite planning a whole destabilization of the Middle East.
You come to tell me about the revolution? To be staged? Tell me, Daniel McCarthy, do you recognize my voice? Do you remember? You should. Daniel, you need to pay attention to what I am saying to you now. Forget everything. Ali, feed him to the dogs.
No. It's my mistake. I made a mistake, I'm sorry.
Yes, you made a mistake. Very bad mistake.
The extradition process is already in play. He's coming back with us.
No.
We had a deal, Gant.
Yes, we had a deal, but now we do not. Holden, you know exactly what I want. You get me what I want, and then we can talk.
quiet, my friend. We have visitors. شفت الراجل حاطط الطوابيت. ده اخوي مريض. الامريكي ده في خطر اكيد.
تحرد من بقارة مبارك.
I've seen these men before. Torturers. Mubarak's men won't give up easily, but they won't look for you in the village. I will help you, my brother. My place in Mina village is safe. There you can rest. Any somethings you need, I open my heart for you. I don't like this, you know. People who make a business from following you. The money's trash. Not everything about money. No. Not look for money. Look for what's happy for brother. My name is Ashur. Any somethings you don't understand, you tell me, I tell you again, okay? There is some trouble in the streets. Stay here.
It's beginning.
What is beginning? Tell him what you told me.
The men I escaped from didn't work for Mubarak. They work for the CIA, at least in some indirect way. I learned of a plan that would use covert agents, black operatives, to instigate massive civil unrest and spread it simultaneously amongst various nations in an effort to bankrupt their economies and bring them under a new form of government. What you're seeing happening right now in Tunisia is also happening in Algeria, Lebanon, Jordan, Oman, Yemen, and is about to happen here, today, right now, in Egypt. What we're witnessing is the entire world economic and political structure about to collapse right before our eyes, and it's all being controlled, stage-managed, manufactured by international banksters who've hijacked our presidents, our military, our intelligence organizations, our media, and yes, even our revolutions. This is all part of a long-range goal to increase each nation's debt until everything that remains in that country will belong to the bank in the biggest heist the world has ever seen. Oil, gas, gold, trade routes, seaports, farmlands, housing, airports, military bases, all to be plundered for enormous corporate profits. This is the beginning of the Great Collapse. Over the next 3 years, you will witness the most destructive forces ever to move across the face of the earth. These things must take place in nation after nation until each one falls under complete control of the new ruling power structure. Once this scenario has been played out all across the board, the ultimate next stage of this ongoing con game is war. For there's no profit in peace, only in war. From behind the curtain, they establish a permanent war economy, keeping the fighting continuous and reaping in the profits. The time will eventually come, following just after the next 3 years. The men who are behind it will begin to see
Do you recognize my voice?
Thanks.
For what?
Everything.
Thank you. It takes two.
Yeah. I just don't know what my life would be like without you.
It would be like a life of a bachelor.
Yeah.
So how's it coming along with your artwork?
Swell.
Seriously.
Not swell.
Why?
Not inspired.
What? How are you not inspired?
Too much crap going on in the world.
Jeez, that's heavy talk for bedtime.
I know.
This is not bedtime with Bonzo. Bonzo?
Bonzo.
Bozo.
Bonzo.
Bonzo. Not bedtime with any of those people.
I know it's been tough. I feel like I'm always complaining. I feel like it's like, I don't know. What don't I complain about?
Me. You don't complain about me.
Yeah. You always seem to have this smile no matter what happens.
I think it's not what happens to you. I think it's how you respond to what happens to you that matters.
These things are not of any interest to me, Mr. McCarthy.
Who's there? Who are you?
We've been through this already. Now it's time you are getting to the point.
It's a dream.
This is not a dream. Why do you doubt your senses?
What do you want from me?
Much.
I can't come to the phone now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you soon. Thank you so much. I can't come to the phone now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you soon. Thank you so much.
Hi, it's Sherry. Got a gentleman on line 1, won't give his name, but says it's urgent and needs to talk to you.
Okay, put him through.
Have a good one.
Hello?
What do you want from me?
Who am I speaking with?
Same guy you've been following.
And who's that?
Daniel McCarthy.
Daniel McCarthy. What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping maybe you could tell me, since the other guy doesn't seem to want to talk much.
And what guy's that?
One of you guys. The same guy that you had follow me that I've been chasing for 2 miles through this town.
Mr. McCarthy, we had this conversation about 9 months ago. No one from my office is following you. I promise you that. Where are you? Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Daniel McCarthy just called me.
You're losing control of this operation.
We have everything under control.
Then, why are you calling me?
Just want to keep you informed of everything, sir.
You don't need to inform me of anything. I know what is happening.
Yes, sir. My apologies.
If you can't maintain control of this operation, I will have no choice but to hand it over to someone who can. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
You know what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Saturday, September 23rd, 2000, 5:40 p.m. Something is definitely happening. I know it. I can see it. I can sense it. There's no doubt in my mind that something is happening. I just went through... Okay, I need to put this on record before I forget the details. And I'm not crazy, but I'm definitely getting signals. Somebody was following me. There was a whole group of people. I could feel them watching me and following me. It popped in my head, and I'm like, what am I looking at? I was conscious. I was very conscious. And I'm thinking, what am I looking at? I'm in Egypt. And I'm hearing this voice, and it's my voice. And I'm sputtering off all this stuff about the CIA and banks. And I don't know any of this. The great collapse of civilization, of the economy, the political structure. I have a roadmap of what's coming in my head right now. 2011, 2012, 2013, I totally can see it. Like, if this was a horse race, I could bet on it, I'd win. If this was Vegas, I'd be betting on it. God, I wish it was Vegas. I need the money. I'm picking up on signals. Okay, like insects do it, animals I think do it. Maybe I'm picking up on the signals from other people that are planning this, and that's why I can see it, because I'm seeing their plan. This could happen. Either that, or I'm time traveling, or I'm psychic. I gotta remember the rest of these details. I've got to remember this. And I just called the FBI. I mean, now, if they weren't watching me before, they're watching me now. But they were watching me, I know it. I'm not crazy. I'm picking up on their signals. I'm not crazy. Occam's razor. Most logical explanation of what is going on. Okay, I'm probably crazy. Delusional. Paranoid schizophrenic. Nobody knows the future. I know. It has to be real because I don't want to be crazy. Hello?
Hey, Daniel? This is Ed from the lab. You remember me?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine.
Hey, you want to get together for a beer or something? I just doing a little follow-up. Wanted to talk to you for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Sure.
When? Be really good for me to do it tonight. I'm going out of town. And you know, wanted to get this off my list.
Yeah. Tonight's not good.
Okay.
I've had a rough day, so.
I'm actually at a motel right now. There's a little bar down here. It'll just take a couple minutes.
I'm not really understanding the urgency in this.
trying to get out of town tonight. I really need to just show you this one thing. It'll take 5 minutes and,
Yeah, I mean, is it really necessary to see me in person? I mean, can you email it to me or?
Okay. So, during the experiment, something happened. I need to talk to you in person.
Wait,
okay?
what do you mean? What do you mean something happened?
During the experiment, there was an event, and something happened, and I want to give you the details of that before I leave town. I need to get out of town today.
Look, I don't understand.
What event? I'm not really supposed to be talking with you, okay? I wasn't supposed to say anything about this.
Who's saying you're not supposed to be talking to me? I don't understand. You're
really kind of scaring me here.
I'm sorry. I can't go into it on the phone, okay? It's
Look,
meet me down here at this bar. I need to give you a piece of paper. I just need to talk to you for 5 minutes.
I'm not going to go anywhere until you tell me what you're talking about, because you're
freaking me out.
I'm taking a risk by calling you, okay? I'm not supposed to be talking to you at all. I need to give you some information. Come down here. Now, Daniel. I need you to meet me now. Wave vibrations. That's all thoughts are, my friend. Relax and just let the machine synchronize with your mind. I need some help in here. You guys, I need some help in here. Now.
Okay.
Hurry.
Where?
There's a bar at the corner of Lombard and Van Ness.
Look, I don't have a car, so.
Take a cab. I'll pay for it.
Okay, I'm on my way.
All right, bye.
Something did happen to me. Something so serious that Edson is terrified to tell me about over the phone. Why? Because they're listening, and because they're watching. They're watching him just like they're watching me. I know it. It's what I've had a sense of all this time. But what happened? I remember the minute he raised his voice at me, I remembered details. I saw myself in that room. I saw him. There were other people. And I saw something. I had a vision. I had a vision of the future. I know it. That's why they're following me. That's why they're watching me. What do I know that they want to know? I had a vision. That's what it was. I saw the future. Specifically, the years 2011 through 2013. I got to remember this. I know details of that, of what's to come. I remember details of places I've never been to, people I've never met, but I can name them. Mira, Demas, Pavel, Mina, Ariel Huckster was her name. She's important. important, and I don't know why I can't remember. I must remember. There's something very important about her. I need to find her. I need to find these people. I need to find these people. There was a great collapse, and there was a revolution that spawned from it. And then there was something else. Someone else rose to power because of it. They hijacked the revolution. They took power